Hello and welcome back to Oddsparks. Now, after expanding our firesroom greenhouses, it still is not really doing what I want. So, I think we're going to add a bit of logic here. Let's try this out, because I think that might be what we are actually needing. So, I think if we take this, and then there's a counter, which I could put there, I think. Counter setting 3. Reverse display. Let's see, and then if I hook it up with a wire, what does that do then? For now, we just want to see the count, because the idea is I want to divert 1/3 of the firesrooms, so that we can use those for fertilizer. Let's just see what he does. Little guy here. And I mean, we are making way too much of the... we'll see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, we need a wire, and I guess we can do this. Okay, so at 1 it opens. I just want to see what happens now. Now it's 2. And it's open. Okay, now we reverse the display. Let's see what happens. Does it count the other way? So now it's at 0. Okay, I think we got this one figured out. If I hook it there... No, that's the way it counts. So that won't do, it has to go this way. That means we need a NOT gate. There. And not a wire there, and this one will go there. Let's see what happens now. So there's nothing. Good. Goes to 2. Does nothing. What happens when it hits 3? So at 0 it opens. Good. Yeah, that can work. Let's see. We will now build storage. And as I recall, storage has no... Yeah, this one. It has no connections, so that's good. And we can do this. And now it should start delivering. There we go. Although our liquid fertilizer is already at full capacity. Wow, that was more complicated than I thought, but it does actually work. So it should allow me to divert 1 in 3 shipments this way. I'm hoping. Let's go up and see how many apples we got. We don't have much copper, that's also an issue. That I still didn't get fixed. I got distracted by looking at the logic here, trying to figure out what can we do. I don't know if 1/3 is the correct ratio, but we'll hope. Well, there's one. One apple. 1 out of 5. And why do you not have any fertilizer? Is that because something? Well, why is that? That's funky. Because it's overflowing in the other end. Are we using that much? Mayhaps. Let's just follow the train. It's a relatively short trip. Let's go. That's the geode output. That's mushrooms in. That's good. We're still not seeing copper coming through. Got plenty of those. Let's see. We do not have fertilizer here. Why do we not have fertilizer? Did the train get lost? Or stuck? Or something? Yeah, look, it's nothing. Oh. Oh. What happened there? Where do I have coal? I have coal here. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. Now what? Go away. No, this way. So, my friend, what did you do down here to run out of fuel? And it's not you, it's you. Now I have to ride this train and see where it goes to pick up fuel. Because there's something not loading the fuel. Fortunately, it allowed the rest of the track to just start doing the thing. Well, just shows I need a better system for this. Something that would and make it easier to use. Let's see. We should reach the diversion in a moment. That is the reason why. You're not getting any coal this way, because I switched it off. Yeah, I am truly that brilliant. Okay, so... what can we do to fix it? I think we are going to put this one there. This one comes to here-ish. And we need a... what is it? One ramp. One ramp can go there. Like this. And we need this one for a crossing there. There we go. That should allow this one to bring the stuff down here. Now I just need to find the train. Where is it? It's not this one, it's this one. It's got 34, which should allow it to return no problem. And then it'll get a few more. And this one has been fully loaded. Good. I think that would cover the whole thing. Let's just keep an eye on the train, because it should be right down here. There it is, 33 fuel. There we go. Now it's working again. I wonder how long it's been doing that. Can't be too long, actually. 32, so it's using something like 10 fuel per round trip. But yeah, it takes just a tiny long while. And that was, yes, that's after I dismantled this. I never put up anything else because I need the copper seeds directly. Can I use copper seeds for anything noteworthy? Can I do a duplication something? So 2 copper seeds become 1 copper ore. Let's math this one out. 2 copper seeds to 1 copper ore. To grow 20 seeds, I need 20 copper ore. 20 copper seeds will then return 10 copper ore, so that's a losing. I was hoping there was some copper positive somethings. So that's not the way. And this one comes from copper sap, or... yeah, that won't do either. Although I am looking for copper ingots, so copper sap. So 1 copper sap will give me 1 copper ingot. Or I can do 8 copper seeds. So that means I can get 160 copper seeds from 1 copper cuttings. And just hold a minute. So I get 10, and I need how many for copper cuttings? I need 5. I need 50 copper seeds to make 5 copper cuttings. And that returns 50. So that is actually copper neutral. Right? It should be. So that is something I'll have to check. Then it's just an initial investment. Let's see, where is my thing? Where's my... Oh, that's it. Ah, yes, it's good. Now it's doing what it should do. I think we need to look at the copper cuttings, because if they are truly neutral on copper, I don't need to transport, I don't need to build the copper seeds. I only need leaf nuts as input. If I just grab all of those. This one starts up again. Let's get down here to our smelting, because I want to check this. Can I smelt these and get what I want? So if I take this, and I could, of course, if I need supplementary, I could do that. So that might be an option instead of this other stuff. You got 200, you got nothing, you got 200, I need much more to get the 4,000. So I got 1,600. No, wait a minute. I got 800 in each, and that means I need 5. That is a lot. But this is better than I hoped. So we should look at doing more of that. Why am I collecting this stuff? That should be covered. Right? See, now we got that moving. Ether segments is still an issue. And now we've got copper coming in, but I don't need that much copper actually. Not if I have this option. But I just want to check. Okay, let's see. I don't care about these. Or the rope. I got much of this stuff. We will just take this. And move down here and fill up. We can just fill up the storage down here. So instead of copper, we're just filling in these. Okay, let's have these two guys back on the road. Of course. Let's recall the two guys and put them back on the road with this stuff. And let's see how that goes. And we will recall that guy so we don't get more. And once we want to reset, we're just going to dump these here. I think that should do fine. This dude goes back in storage. Yeah, that put a lot of more speed on that one. Let's go up and just transport across a bit more. I think that should do the trick. Because this is actually the only place I wanted. How's this one doing? It is doing well. So yeah. Well, I did not think of that. But the fact that it is more or less self-sustaining on copper seeds is actually a bit surprising to me. Don't know why I didn't notice that before. But it should give us an infinite copper source. Not copper ore, but copper ingot source. So that might be the reason why we have 4,000 as the goal. Trying to set up something to automate this. Now the furnace prefers actually being up there, so maybe I should do that. We'll see. For now, this works. Let's see how much of these. That's full. That's not even close. Where'd they come from? Did I do a Yeah, I did a mistake. You want that one? Thank you. Most definitely want that one. So what can I use the copper seed for? Can I do something interesting with it? Well, I could smelt 3 of them. So let's just do that to get rid of them. Do-do-do. Off we go. Oh my, you are slow. You know what? I'm just gonna pop here. Go away. You are not invited. So, if I take this one and pop these, it should all get used, or at least most of it. But only when this other stuff is done. Yeah, we can live with that. Let's go up and check our apples and see. Otherwise we will just have to skip time a little bit and get the apples done, because then we will have oh, there's a train. Plenty of fertilizer coming in. We only have 27. That's not much. But I do have this. So. Let's see, we don't need these. And do we have anywhere with coal? Yes, we have up here. These guys want coal. So you're gonna have this. There we go. Then we have some copper on hand that we need to deal with. Let's just go down here, dump the copper again, and be done with this stuff. Because this one is supposed to be copper. There we go. We're done. How much do we have left? 96. That's good. We're getting close. I think we'll just end the episode here, because this is now a waiting game to get all this stuff finished. I might actually work on moving the furnaces, the copper furnaces, up so we're using the copper sap directly. I think that could actually be quite beneficial, and we may actually want to make a new industrial area, but we don't have that many options. But we still have a lot of unexplored area up here, so maybe. Or we need to set up a third thing over here. That might actually be an option as well. We'll just take you guys. Thank you. Then you can figure out that you should not do that stuff. It's highly annoying. So what have we got going down here? That's the hot and cold? Yeah. And just to check, what does it take to make the handy spark? This guy. He needs crafties. That's the only thing we don't have here, but I think we should just set it up right now. It'll be semi-automatic. It's fine. Where do we have it? Is that the one? That's the one. No, it's not the one. What are these? Spark workshops. Nope. Where is that? There it is. That's the one. We can pop that there. and say craft me a handy spark. And I will put handy sparks in to do that. Because I got this. There and there. Yeah. I need to seriously make a crafty spark factory up here. But it should actually be placed right there. I think we'll work on moving this one up there next time. So until then, bye bye.